First action we did was to appoint Mamlatdars, joint Mamlatdars as EROs and our Khartoums and head clerks as assistant EROs to start this process. These people, they were appointed on 17/11/21. Total 21 EROs and 21 AEROs were appointed to complete the delimitation task of 186 village panchayat across 12 talukas. While we gave them or reconstituting these wards. To do this, the electoral roll of Goa Legislative Assembly prepared under the provisions of Representatives People's Act for the time being in force as on 1st January 2022, published on 5/1/22, along with supplement published in 28th January 2022, is utilized to form the village panchayat boards considering the part and sections of the said electoral rules. That means we adopted the electoral rules prepared, the summary revision they carried for assembly elections. The same were adopted to us, and the wards of village panchayat was carved out in consonance with the electoral rules, assembly rules, parts and sections. This is the first time we have also brought in the part and sections as a criteria to constitute the wards. Second criteria we gave was village panchayat wards are constituted considering the geographical contiguity and natural boundaries and number of voters. So these three are the most important basis to constitute them: natural boundaries, geographical contiguity, and the number of voters. These three things they have to keep in mind while reconstituting the wards. The village panchayat wards are also proposed in consonance with the section 7 of the Goa Panchayat Raj Act. So this section says that 1500 there will be 5 wards. Like that, every number of population, the wards are defined. So whenever there is a population increase or decrease, while delimitation is done, we take this into consideration and we either reduce or increase the wards according to the population of the village panchayat. This was also taken care. The last is the distance with the polling booth. It has to be nearer to the polling booth. All these wards are so constituted that they are near to the polling booth. And another thing we have impressed upon the EROs was, last time we had some complaints saying that some households which are in this ward, part of the households are gone into the other ward. So these discrepancies are set aside now. Even same households, some 2 people are in one ward and 2 people are in another ward, same family members. So all these are taken care while reconstituting these wards. In order to complete this delimitation task, error-free and logical, we have taken the software developed by us and we shared with the Mamlatdars. Through the software, they have made all these delimitation process. It will be error-free, and we are also able to supervise them from here. And this software is also used so that no voter, no house is left out. And yesterday we had taken a review meeting of all the EROs who are appointed, and we reviewed whatever delimitation process they have done of 186 panchayats. We given suggestions to them, and we are satisfied, and we told them to display it for the public. These draft proposals all will be displayed from today 24th till 2nd of March. This is given to the public so that public can come and visit the ERO's office, look into the delimitation process and suggestions can be done. Modifications or corrections if they found any disturbances, they will be corrected. And all this process will be continued till 2nd. And we have told them once the 2nd is over, you consider whatever suggestions and modifications you have come, you attend to that and send it to the Election Commission by 8th of March through collector. It will be, all these draft proposals will come from collector to us as forwarded by the collector. So after we receive, we will also study and we will propose to the government after we scrutinize it and we finalize the draft proposal. We will send it to the government for their comments because this, as per the act, it is now says that we have to do the delimitation in consultation with the government. After the comments are received from the government, we will be notifying the delimitation. So I request the Secretary to do it in the local.
तुमच्या पंचायती राज ऍक्टान सेक्शन 7 अमेंडमेंट झाले आणि त्याप्रमाणे रुलाचे डिलिमिटेशन रिझर्वेशन स्टेट इलेक्शन कमिशनान करचे तसे म्हणून गव्हर्नमेंटान डिसायड केले. स्टेट इलेक्शन कमिशन इन कन्सल्टेशन विथ गव्हर्नमेंट आम्ही कितें करता पळय ते प्रपोजल गव्हर्नमेंटान वचून गव्हर्नमेंटान एक्सेप्ट केले उपरांत ते एडमीट जातले आनी हे डिलिमिटेशन करपाक लागून प्रत्येक मामलेदार आनी जॉयंट मामलेदार हांकां ERO म्हणून अपॉयंट केले. तशेंच त्यांच्या ऑफिसान जे अव्वल कारकून आसा तांकां हेड क्लार्क आसा तांकां एसिस्टंट इलेक्टरल रजिस्ट्रेशन ऑफिसर्स म्हणून अपॉयंट केले आनी तेंच्यांनी हे डिलिमिटेशन प्रोसेस केला. तो डिलिमिटेशन प्रोसेस तेंच्यांनी काल कंप्लीट केला आनी आयच्यान तो पब्लिकांक ओपन आसा. आम्ही ERO 12 तालुक्यांनी 21 EROs अपॉइंट केला, इलेक्टरल रजिस्ट्रेशन ऑफिसर्स, ते जावन आसा मामलेदार जॉयंट मामलेदार आणि 21 असिस्टंट रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर, असिस्टंट इलेक्टरल रजिस्ट्रेशन ऑफिसर्स, ते जावन आसा हेड क्लार्क आणि अव्वल कारकून. पंचायत वॉर्ड्स त्या प्रमाणे कॉन्स्टिट्यूट केलेले आसा एज पर द क्रायटेरिया मेन्शन. आता फुडें तेंका क्रायटेरिया आमी दिल्लो आसा कितें वॉर्ड करपाक, कितें कन्सिडर करपाक जाय ते. आमी इलेक्शन कमिशनान जो रोल तयार केल्लो आसा फॉर असेंब्ली इलेक्शन्स, तोच रोल घेवन ते वॉर्ड डिझायन केल्ले आसा. जो रोल 1 जानेवारी 2022 पब्लीश जालो आणि जो सप्लिमेंट 28 जानेवारी 2022 पब्लीश जालो, हे दोन्ही कंबायन करून वॉर्ड डिझायन केल्ले आसा. सो दॅट दोज वोटर्स, जे वोटर 28 जानेवारी पासून एनरोल जाल्या तांकां पासून वोटींग रायट मेळटलो. आणि तितून आमी सगळी सेक्शनां, सगळे पार्ट्स इन्क्लूड केल्या इन कन्सिडरिंग देअर वॉर्ड्स. आणि हे वॉर्ड करच्या टायमार तांकां सांगलां आमी जॉग्राफिकल कंटिन्युटी, मागीर नॅचरल बाउंड्री, वॉर्डाची बाउंड्री आसा ते मॅप करून जॉग्राफिकल कंटिन्युटी करपाची, तशेंच नॅचरल बाउंड्री कन्सिडर करपाची, आणि टोटल वोटर्स. जर त्या 5000 वोटर्स आसा आणि थंय जर आमकां नो वॉर्ड करपाक जाय जाल्यार इट शूड बी इक्वली डिवायडेड. इक्विटेबल डिस्ट्रिब्युशन शूड बी देयर. इफ इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल, म्हणजे इक्विटेबल डिस्ट्रिब्युशन जायना, इक्वल वोट्स जायना, जर दॅट इज जॉग्राफिकल बाउंड्री जावन कंटिन्युटी मेळना जाल्यार मागीर कमी जावंक शकता वोटर्स. देर आर सर्टन एरियाज, म्हणजे एक आमचे कशें दिला हांगासर नॅचरली हिली एरिया आसा, थंय हार्डली 112 कितें वोटर्स आसा. थंय आनीक आमकां कोणाक एटॅच करपाक मेळना, बिकॉज इट गोज बियॉन्ड 2 किलोमिटर्स. वोटर शुड नॉट बी मेड टू ट्रॅव्हल बियॉन्ड 2 किलोमिटर्स. त्या खातीर 2 किलोमिटरच्या वयर कांय वचपाक जायना, म्हणून तांकां थोडे कडेन वोटर्स कमी आसूं शकता. नाजाल्यार वी आर ट्राय टू इक्वल सगळे डिस्ट्रिब्यूट करपाक सांगलेलें तांकां, आनी त्या प्रमाणे तेंच्यांनी डिझायन केल्लें आसा. वोटास एरर फ्री जावपाक जाय म्हणून सगळ्यांक आमी वेब बेज केल्ले आसा. जे आमच्या ऑफिसान जाता जावं ते कितें करता ते सगळे वेबाचेर आमकां मेळटा, आणि ऑटोमॅटीक तो हाऊस नंबर घातल्या उपरांत ती त्या हाऊसाच्या अंडर जी नांवां आसा ती अपडेट जायत वयता. रोल सायमल्टेनियसली तयार जातलो, आणि सगळे वोटर्स जे कितें इलेक्टोरल रोलान आसा, असेंब्ली इलेक्शनाक जो रोल वापरलेलो तितले वोटर्स ह्या पंचायतीक वोट करतले. म्हणजे जे पंचायत एरियेन येता पळय ते म्युनिसिपल एरियेन तेंकां आसचे ना, ज्यो पंचायती इलेक्शनाक वचना त्यो आसचे ना. ओवरऑल आयच्यान 2 तारीख पर्यंत आमी एकेला पब्लीश केल्लो आसा. कोणाक कितें सजेशन करपाचें आसा, कितें क्लॅरिफिकेशन मॉडिफिकेशन कोणाचें कितें नांव फाटी फुडें जालां कितें जालां, दे कॅन सबमीट इट टू मामलतदार्स ऑफिस. मामलतदार इज ERO. मामलतदारांनी रोल पब्लीश केला आयज. सो कोणाक कितें सांगपाक जाय, कितें करेक्शन करपाक जाय जाल्यार तेंच्यांनी दिवं 2 तारखे पर्यंत टायम आसा. त्या उपरांत मामलेदारान तो करेक्ट करून कलेक्टराक धाडपाचो आनी कलेक्टरान आमकां 8 तारीख पर्यंत धाडपाक जाय अशें तेंकां सजेस्ट केल्लें आसा.
रोल खंय आसतलो?
रोल मामलेदार ऑफिसान आसा.
सगळ्यांक थिंगा वचचें पडटलें क्लॅरिफाय करपाक.
मामलेदार एकच मामलेदार न्हू. देर आर इन सालसेट देर आर 3 ऑफिसर्स EROs. एक मामलेदार आनी 2 जॉयंट मामलेदार आसा. तशें पणजेन 2 जाण आसा, म्हापशान 3 जाण आसा. व्हडल्या तालुक्यांनी आमी जॉयंट मामलेदारांक ERO केल्ले आसा.
पण फाल्यां ती मिस्टेक पंचायतीन जाता ते 10 फावटी कोणी आला तरी मामलेदारान वचपाचें. देर शूड बी सम फॅसिलिटी एटलीस्ट
पंचायती लेवलार धरपाक जाय न्हय.
मिस्टेक करतलो BLO कोणी मिस्टेक करतलो आनी मामलेदारान धांवपाचें.
What is your question?
So if there is some mistake at the panchayat level by BLOs and all, and those people, whether it may be senior or leader, senior handlers or anybody, they have to run to Mamladar's office time and again to get that clear. Their names, or whether their name has been removed, or whatever it is. It has to be somewhere in the panchayat area, panchayat office or somewhere else.
EROs will be having these roles, and if they wanted, we are giving a copy of that also to take in by if anybody is interested.
What I am suggesting is that it would be nice for at least for people, senior leaders, senior elders and all, that at least this thing could be set up in panchayat area by the clarification, because your BLO is already there, no sir. Because otherwise they might have to come all the way from like in old
That
God
we will
to
see, we have noted down, yeah.
That's very difficult task for them.
We can note it down. Anything else?
What is the strength of each ward now?
Sorry?
What is the strength of each ward now?
That is depends on the voters and whatever voters are
Maximum voters.
and it is maximum in Sankwal area there was 2,000.
So
Sankwal area.
Each ward?
Each ward, one ward is 2,000. The smallest one which we told you is Netrolim, which is 130. So it varies from one place to the other place. What we have criteria, what we have adopted is national boundaries. There is a road, then geography. Mostly whatever earlier wards are carved out, they are taken.
So the highest number of wards are 11 in Goa.
11 is the highest as per our.
Is there any chances of increasing?
That requires an amendment to the act. 15,000 above, normally they will go into the municipal council.
15,000 voters
We can, today we are having, even if it is more than 8,000 onwards, they are restricted up to 11. Because 2,000 is also not a big one, but in other states you find bigger wards.
This election will be held on EVM or ballot?
Most likely dates.
That will be the joke. See, what is the constitutional mandate says? That this village panchayat has to be reconstituted, constituted again before the first meeting of earlier village panchayat which are formed and taken the first meeting.
Outgoing
So
body.
it is happened in 15th June or something. 19th. We have to complete this process by 19th. So this is as assembly also like that.
And one more thing is that like code of conduct would come into force once this counting is over. What could be?
That is when schedule, we announce a schedule.
So why? Because just to inform you that the panchayat always takes this advantage like
You are
now.
from which panchayat?
So there is one more this the panchayat which always took an advantage is that about code of conduct and then they don't hold gram sabhas, don't give information.
See, code of conduct comes into effect from the day election commission declares its schedule.
I am saying that because now the election code of conduct is already on course of this.
Tentative date
Effective date we will decide, once this delimitation and reservation has to be completed. See, what I told you is it has to be constituted before 19th. We have to do it before June 19th.
Dates are suggested by government or commission.
No, we decide the date. See, there are 3 steps in this. One is the delimitation is done, then the reservation of wards. The reservation of ward to be published. That is required for the people to know that this is their reserve category, then they get certificates on it. Once that is done, we will sit and decide and give a schedule, that is called a schedule, which the election commission is giving. Election commission comes. These are all pre-poll preparedness, like ECA comes and sits with all the people. We have to carry a number of measures before I conduct the election.
So in this
So this is the beginning of it. Earlier, this all process used to be done by the DOP or DMA. With the amendment, it came to me, but with the rider that I have to consult also. They also. So I seek comments from them, and we will publish the delimitation resolution. So only thing is that we will specify a date which government will notify. That date will be the election date.
So in this process also you can clear this, if somebody has to put their names and all, they can do that. Yes.
That is all summary revision carried by ECI.
The earlier one.
There we have incorporated whatever is done on latest was 20th January. That with that rules, the assembly elections were conducted. We have brought it. We prepare our own voter list based on the wards. Once I finish my delimitation of wards, voters are added, and then households are added, and we prepare our own voter list. Again, before June, in April, as per the recent amendment of ECI, in April also they will be joining 18 plus. Summary revision happens in April also. Those are also brought into the voter list by them. Then we take from them, we incorporate in our voter list. Finally, we will publish before the notification, 1 week before the notification is issued. We publish this voter list for the public.
What proof of documentation we need for this rectification of correcting?
Sorry?
Correction.
No, see, what you will come with, these entire process is only of the households. The delimitation process is only of the households. Let me finish. Households are brought into each ward. Suppose you will come and say that this ward, my house is in this ward. So he will ask proof. Give me the address proof and all. I will shift your voter number is here, household is reflected here. He will have to come and say, sir, my booth is very far away. I was in ward number 2. Sometimes, in public. This process we carried it by revenue people. This is the individuals. If they have valid reason that saying that I am comfortable there in the ward number 1, my